Asli garo otonomous district councilna sanction katcho. Sanction katani zamano MDC gimana kan angla agara minipa itu dari
Minister was replying to the motion yesterday.
Niswing pasakantikon Meghalaya News 24 channel na rumchakswa. Ang abalsrami isangma Ariyan dalsal ni koborang. HNLC ni gacham dulgapa Chesterfield thank you ko police dolarang ni thotle goe so otani bidungo independent judicially inquiry ko dakna nangchungmota ni nangingani ko rebaing gapa assembly session na wara chakapa dol angen ne wara chakapa dol ni dulgapa Dr. Mukul Sangma paragataha.
See, we have demanded an independent judicial inquiry, and I believe the people have similar demand. In fact, the demand has always revolved around an inquiry which we refer to as independent. I repeat, independent. Okay. Now, in the present circumstance, under the the narrative which has been generated over the last few days, please understand one thing. The very different circumstances involving this particular incident. You are talking about an allegation of fact encounter. Okay, fact encounter by the police. Therefore, the inquiry, if it has to be independent, it has to be really independent. How will you make it independent? How will you ensure that it is independent? Now, if the allegations revolve around the top officials, will you expect the inquiry to be independent? If the top officers against whom the allegations are directed are still in the office, that is how one has to look at. That is how the government has to look at if the inquiry has to be independent. Okay, I am talking inconsistent with the provisions of law and on the expected line as to how the authorities will have to act to ensure if the inquiry has to be independent, completely insulated from any external pressure. Because you will have number of police personnel of lower rank who will have to be questioned. Now, will they be really free to speak and share the truth? All those things are required to be understood. Therefore, I would confine my submission before all of you, but I think this sends enough message.
Skotong Minister Conrad Sangma, Mijal Salni Bako Meghalaya Adoko COVID Sajanmani Bidungo, Nipul Tayani Tukmani Kong Atangaha. Tokma machotani jaman songbat seitung keparang na aganon positive case rang ko miange hani gemen adok sorkari dengtang activity rang ko abachingat na maksonge ha ne parakataha uni agan dapatanio chonchon kepa biap rango sajinmani niam rang ni bidungo maksisretani rang aro jajaani rang dongenga ne aganen ba yarang ko namatna district administration rang dengtang in department rang ko jakale namatna kham rang ko khainga ne parakataha.
After of course, seeing that the numbers have come down considerably compared to the last 2 to 3 weeks, we have, of course, opened up a number of activities. So we want more of such activities to be opened up, and at the same time, so that normalcy can return. But at the same time, we are also trying to streamline some of the small areas where some confusions were there in regards to the protocols that have been issued by the health department or by the political or by the DC. So those matters were discussed. So those are micro details. I think the Deputy Commissioner and Chief Secretary's office, once the notifications comes out, those details will be available there. So those were the two main areas of discussion today.
Cabinet Minister Renington Lingdo Thongkar Asamaro Meghalaya ni Sima ni Golmal Anirang ko mamung jakurang ko de ina Khangba Amsandia ko Dolgani Regional Committee rang nang reme khamrang ko khana nanga ne khuphatia ko nang ha West Khasi Hills ajani sima arini golmalrang ko nirok sandiani ko Cabinet Minister Renington Lingdoni delani ko dakengon wage chigani dingtang biabrangoni dingtang rekani ko parakataha warangoni ge Bri West Khasi Hills ajani biabrangara Tharabari Bri point sotok square kilometer gijang chigani point sopwa gatam square kilometer ahahim gatam point sopwa sa square kilometer langpi rechagani sochetsku point 0 square kilometer rang unga. Assam adok chipakni regional committee rangko Cabinet Minister Atul Bora delenga. Tongkarni janapataniyo ya gegani regional committee rang kamrangko kaangna surkarini notification na singinga ni parakataha.
Without understanding the crowd reality outside, I think taking any decision it may be wrong. So that's why I felt personally that the committee should go for site inspection to really understand the crowd reality.
Kobor ko manswani getade mijal brengni Nikolachi bajimango dadangri blok ni nengok dongga pasong rongramoni khalchengri Mahindra pickup ki sa aselong aha. Ya gario banga rongram skulo napkapa bisarang baksana songni nokni mea pa michkmarang ba dongana aro uno gado keparang bangan sakna ko manaha aro sakani de adamon janggi kalaha ne kobor ko manswaha. Ta auroro aselongani rang bangbata changon driver rang simsaki ja gari rang ko nangana bate ramarang namjagen chumuba salani aselong batenga. Meghalaya adokni Art and Culture Minister Sonbar Sulai Mijal Salni Bako Sankar Dev College ni bilsi gemek mani nasigpa Diamond Jubilee ko oprake unangaha. Ya college ko bilsi research isko sotokani September jani gani thari ko kulichinga hachim aru yan daona khengkheng bilsi sotokape songdongpa manderang na poraini abao dangdeke oninga.
We go for education, not for quality education. Perhaps because we get everything ready-made. That is what you have explained. That is also my personal experience since my young age as a social and political leader.
Meghalaya adoko adita jarang ni zaman kuli philthayani chi banga songre bagaparang na biaprang ko nina namgapa cholong thaiplaha. Asamaro gepen atokrang chaktopilgija dengani gemen bangbata manderang Meghalaya adoko na baronga aru wamang Shillong ni khasnani ko namnekpea. Ruut pia jarang na kadungani gri ong runging matengo Meghalaya adokni changsatai tourism ko kuli pelani na wamang na main खुशी ong songre baha ne saksa songre bagapa जाना पता
मैं राजस्थान की रहने वाली हूँ। लॉकडाउन खुलने के बहुत दिनों बाद मुझे बाहर निकलने का मौका मिला तो मैं एक टूरिस्ट पैलेस पे आई हूँ। सुना बहुत था, नेट पे देखा, यूट्यूब पे देखा कि डउकी क्या है, शिलोंग क्या है, लेकिन सच में शिलोंग की जो वादियों में जो खुशबू है, जो एक जन्नत महसूस होती है, वो शायद ही मैंने आज तक महसूस की होगी। शिलोंग की वादी इतनी खूबसूरत है, वहाँ के झरने में इतनी कलकल की जो आवाज़ आती है वो हमारे दिल और दिमाग को इतना सुकून दे रही है। और मेघालय की खूबसूरती का क्या बयां करें, शिलोंग जैसी खूबसूरती का कोई शब्द नहीं है। इतना ज़्यादा खूबसूरत है कि शिलोंग बस देखते रहे और इन वादियों में ही अपना मन लगा रहे और इन वादियों की गूंज जो हमारे कानों में गूंजती रहे।
PHE Minister Renington Lingdor Thongkar Jaljiban ni nga o adoko noktange laksa hajal sopwa songadamrango machotani chi kolgruktok percent nokrang na chirangko 5 chi sale onama naha ne parakataha. Ya mishino kamrangko kaani mukha wachi ongani chi adita neknekani ko manaha ndake ongen chumoba ya kamrangko tharaken khalthai phildagan nok neba wa parakataha.
And you see more achievement will happen. By the end of December, great achievement will be there. It is not a working season now. That's why the progress is slow due to rain, due to monsoon. So somehow they have managed in those places where they can do the work. Otherwise, most of the places they cannot do the work due to monsoon.
Assam Adoko Cattle Preservation Act Hajagani Kolgrikko Yabilsi August Chau Ragatata Haun Machu Badengani Palas Mani Arogapan Adokoniko Assam Gata Rabana Manjawaha Neja Jatanina Talatani Gata Iya Act ni Sections Nio Janapani Gata Yan Mungsong Bate Machu Materanko Badeng Strukaniko Champing Nasa Unga Unigaman Meghalaya adokona Machurangko Bihar adokoniko rabangingon menggeni takna nanganirangko jarakna nanganirang donggen. Asam Sorkari ni dengtang dakte senjatani ko no de Act ni sections nio pangchake India Sorkario sungdona maknani donga ni Animal Husbandry and Veterinary ni Principal Secretary GHP Raju Thalatanga ha. Warachakapa Congress Dol Assembly ni Speaker Metpal Lingdo ko uni khamoni ko ragalna re baingapa autumn session no resolution move ko dakangen nem parakata ha. Yarangna Congress Dol ni legislator rang ningoni soi khagaparangara Janet M Sangma George P Lingdo Khumpha AS Marbaniang aro Himalaya Muktan Sarpliang aruwa soi khagaman lekha ko Assembly Secretariat na otman ha. Assembly ni struk khobor onthum gapani jana patani gata de speaker ya petition ko ni chengen ne pharakata ha. Meghalaya Legislative Assembly ni autumn session ko re baingapa September jani chikhung thari ko ni aba chengen aru yana warachakapa dol law and order boundary issue aru gapan issue rangoni gaman singani rang ko dakna thari samsuing ha. Autumn session ko saldo kham khaani sal rango matinga Unoni salgatamde government business aro salbri private members business na sumoy ko nanggen. Simari ni bidungo Asam Baksa Golmalong anirang ko melinang rematna tharigapa cabinet minister chi Delani yo reengapa ge gatam regional committee rang ba adokni skotong minister Conrad Sangma scrobar salo thomani ko dakang ha aro ge gatam regional committee rang ko salsa ba salgani gi sepon notify kha atken neba pharakata ha. Patanggapo August Jani dok thariko Asam aro Meghalaya ni skotong minister rang ni golpo grkani jaman dolgani chipaknian ge gatam regional committee rang ko songnati khae rang hacham.
Committees are ready and should be notified in the next 24 hours to 48 hours. So it is our notifications have already come out. Now we expect that maybe in the next day or two we expect that some notification will also come out. As far as my knowledge goes, all the actual homework has been completed and the notifications are ready, just waiting for the final approval.
The alni khoborang de yarang san na simang ya khoborang ni gamman thalbate masina skenchimo de meghalaya-news24.com ni ko porena mangen sakantian simsake dongbo ongkhato de marks rangko ganjrengbo unbaksana ba sorkari ni don gamman niamrang ko jarakbo sakanchi ko ni swahani na mathela